All right, we're live. Going to be first in the chat. Got one person watching and 2 likes. How did I do that? Hey Josh, how you doing? Doing all right. Have a new camera. So, how's it looking? Does everything look good, or is it blown out, or how are we looking? Hopefully it looks good because I have no idea how to adjust it. Got 5. Looks a little bright. Let me see if there is something I can do about that. All right, that's about all I can do with it right now. Let's see. Let me dim the slide a little bit. Nope, and it's not helping. There. Hopefully, I'm not so washed out. Yes, I've seen the new Ahsoka trailer several times. I am very excited about it. I saw the new Wonka trailer. Looks interesting. Twisted Metal looks really good. Of course, Comcast took Peacock away from me. Now that they actually got something I want to watch on it, they took it away. So go figure. Okay, so that looks better now. Good. All right. Well, you can see one little guy peeking at you down here. So I got quite a bit to get through. So I guess we will start with that guy. Hey, Degado. So I've been watching Greg's live streams and all that, or pretty much anybody, any kind of toy hunter. Everybody's going nuts at Ollie's right now because they've got some really good deals. I'd probably say half my haul came from Ollie's. So I'm going to start off with some Ghostbusters. They had all the real Ghostbusters vintage figures, and they were $3.99 a piece. So I was able to pick up all 4 of the Ghostbusters. There's Winston. Here is Egon. Here is Peter. And we have Ray. Of course, they all come with their little proton packs, and they all have a individual ghost that they can bust. And then on top of that, got 2 special ghosts. We got the Bug Eye Ghost. He shoots his kind of cyclops eye out at you. Although he's got 3 eyes. Just realized there's 2 regular eyes and then 1 big eye. And he shoots those out. Didn't have Ecto 1. That'd be cool. I'll have to keep an eye out. If they get an Ecto 1 in, I might have to pick that up as well. And then finally, got the Fearsome Flush. The Haunted Toilet. So basically, for the price of a Black Series figure, got all 4 Ghostbusters and 2 ghosts for them to fight. All that at Ollie's. So that was a really good find. I'd been seeing them at Ollie's, but it'd always be like 1 or 2 of the Ghostbusters or maybe the ghosts or something. I was like, well, I'm not going to get just 1 or 2 of the Ghostbusters, but I went to one Ollie's and they had all 4 Ghostbusters and the 2 ghosts all in one spot. So I pulled the trigger. The Fortnite weapons pack, is that the one in the arcade? Because I know I showed you the arcades last time. I'll show you these. I've been working on artwork to put on the arcades. So I've done Mortal Kombat 2. Ninja Turtles. And Galaga. So gonna take all those and put them on these little arcade cabinets right here. So gotta peel these stickers off. Took me a while to measure all this stuff and get the dimensions right. I made those files. That's where I found them. So actually stole this idea from Nostalgia Unboxed. And he actually has it where you can buy some of those, or they might even be free downloads. I can't remember. But I wanted to make my own. I'm a graphic designer, so I was like, I can do that. So I did. So I'd say I'd put them up for download somewhere, but I don't have anywhere to put them. So hit me up on Instagram, and maybe I can figure out some way to message them to you if you want those as well. They're just JPEG files you can print. You can either print them on sticker paper or just print them on regular paper and then glue them on. But excited to put those on there. All right, we're going to continue with all the Ollie's finds. A lot of Black Series is hitting. So a lot of archive Black Series. So I picked up this. I had one in my collection at one point. Again, I've said this a million times. Had the Great Black Series Purge about a year ago or so. And I'm rebuilding the collection, so had to get some more Tusken Raiders. So I got 1, 2, and 3 Tusken Raiders. Those were $10 a piece. So I've got me a nice little army of Tusken Raiders. And that was at one Ollie's. And there have been Death Troopers showing up, 501st Troopers, 501st Clones. Those have been showing up. I picked up some more Black Series at another Ollie's. So I found the Leia and Boushh Disguise. All these were $10 a piece. Got Dengar. This just cracks me up. Dengar for $10. You couldn't find him for less than 60 for years because he was like the last of the bounty hunters, and I think he was a Disney Store exclusive. So he was very hard to get, very expensive for Dengar. But now he's at Ollie's for $10. And finally, Grand Moff Tarkin. This is a great looking figure. The head sculpt on this is really, really good. If you don't have a Tarkin, this is a really great figure. Let's see. I think that is it for the Ollie's haul. Down there. So, have any of you guys been able to get to Ollie's and find some stuff? Do you have an Ollie's in your area? Oh, you've got some 3 3/4 cent Tusken Raiders. I don't think I have any Tusken Raiders in the vintage collection. I have a vintage Kenner Tusken Raider from the 80s or 70s, I guess, technically. Well, good luck, Degado. A lot of Star Wars, whole lot of Marvel Legends, and I got a lot more than just this Black Series stuff. A lot of the other stuff I already had. They had Chewbacca. Oh, what's his name? From Rogue One has the blue armor. I'm losing my nerd cred. Help me out, guys. He was the leader of the Splinter Rebel group. Oh, for crying out loud. I can never remember his name. Okay, I'm not moving on until somebody tells me what his name is. Or I can look it up, I guess. I have 2 screens. It'll probably hit me as soon as I look it up. There he is right there. Saw Gerrera. Ah. Why I can never remember his name. I don't know. Saul Gerrera. So they have Saul Gerrera deluxe figure, still $10. Let's see. Saul, Chewbacca. They had Old Man Han from The Force Awakens. They had a couple of credit collection. I think they had the Moff Gideon and Grief Karga. Who else? I can't remember. 1 or 2 other. It's all archive waves, but got tons of Black Series, and as much Black Series they have even more Marvel Legends. Have some of the Infinity War stuff, Love and Thunder. They even had some of the new Guardians, not the newest Guardians. I think no, they were Guardians from Love and Thunder. That's what it was. Had some of the Legacy Black Panther figures. So yeah, lots of Marvel Legends. Bucky O'Hare. Does anybody else remember Bucky O'Hare? Had a lot of Bucky O'Hare figures. They had some of the 3 3/4 retro Star Wars from The Mandalorian. Yeah, because they have whole. Well, one of the ones close to me had 28 Death Troopers in the retro line. And they also had retro Ahsoka. So yeah, lots and lots of figures, wrestlers, a lot of Fortnite stuff. A lot of them are getting Fortnite boat, which I know a lot of people have been after to use as a GI Joe boat. So that's pretty cool. Ooh, got a Power of the Force Rancor and Luke. That's sweet. Don't have a Rancor. Got a few Power of the Force figures still from my college days. That's when those were really hitting when I was in when I was in college. Yeah, I was kind of broke back then, so I don't have a lot of those. I still got quite a few figures from the prequels as well. I found my carded Jar Jar Binks from episode one the other day. A few weeks ago, I was going through the attic and found a whole bunch of old Star Wars stuff still on card. So I've got him hanging up over there on the wall. It's a mint condition carded Jar Jar Binks from episode one card. All right. Well, we will stick with the Star Wars. I did pick up a few vintage collection figures. This one I picked up at Target on clearance because it was overpriced. And I only picked up one of them. I had three in my hand. I was like, I don't need three of these. I'm not collecting the vintage collection, so I don't need three of them. But I did pick up a Dark Trooper, the nifty little vintage style box. It comes with a little charging station. And if you do get more than one, you can connect all these little charging stations together. And that's what I was going to do. I mean, for 13 bucks, that's a pretty good deal. These were what, $27, $28, I believe, when they first came out. So down to 13. So they're probably going pretty fast. You might look out and you can get to your Target, might be able to find one or two. They had 7 at the Target that I got this one at. But I've got a feeling they're all gone now. A lot of clearance deals going on at Target. Marvel Legends, that latest X-Men wave that just came out, already 50% off. Indiana Jones stuff, 50% off. A lot of Masters of the Universe stuff, 50% off. But you've seen my Target hunt from last week. Gamorrean Guards, Black Series, 50% off. Got the Bad Batch Havoc Marauder, 50% off. So, yeah, lots of great deals at Target right now. If I'm nice, you will check for me tomorrow. Are you going to Target tomorrow, honey? So, yeah, just tons of great deals, especially at Target. Walmart's got some pretty good deals too. So, yeah, just a lot of clearance deals going on. They are getting wiped out, so get there soon if you can. But yeah, did pick up the Dark Trooper. Excited about that one. And this was fresh off the presses yesterday. If don't know if you've seen my short, but I found the latest wave of vintage collection figures. So I picked up the Tusken Warrior from the Book of Boba Fett. That's very cool. Didn't know these were coming out already. And you can see there everything that's in that wave. It's Cassian and Hunter are on the back of the card, although that's part of the other wave that I found like about a month ago, not 2 months ago now. Yeah, Hunter and the Phase 2 Clone Trooper. Yeah, that's those. These, I guess it was 3 of them. So this is 5 new figures that I found. Hey Caleb, how you doing? Yeah, these I think are 2 to a case. I think it's 2 of these, 2 Hans, 2 Vaders. It's the Return of the Jedi Vader battle damaged at the end on the Death Star 2. I think it was 2 weak ways. So I think it's no, I think there's only 1 weak way in it. And then the other single figure in the box or the pack, case pack, whatever you want it, is Clone Captain Hauser from the Bad Batch. Very excited to find him. I didn't even know they were doing a Hauser figure. So as soon as I saw him, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a definite pickup. So if you've watched the Bad Batch, you know who Hauser is. He's very cool. Very excited that he's got an action figure now. I won't spoil what happens in the show if you haven't seen it. Do yourself a favor, watch the Bad Batch. Look out for this guy. He's really cool. Okay, so that is all the vintage collection. That is all the Star Wars, believe it or not. We're only 20 minutes in. I saw your post on Instagram, Caleb, where you picked up the Tusken Warriors. Hauser was in the Bad Batch 4-pack. I don't have that one. Okay. So was he supposed to be just a generic trooper in that, or was he actually Hauser? They just didn't name him. I saw Landspeeder Luke today had a review for the season 2 Bad Batch figures. Evidently, he got them early from Australia. They look really good. Quite a bit of reuse, but actually also quite a bit of a new sculpt on those. Of course, new paint jobs and everything. So I'm excited to get those whenever they show up. I do have them all pre-ordered from Walmart. So fingers crossed it gets fulfilled. Okay. Did pick up one Masters of the Universe thing. Kind of aggravated me because I picked this up and then like a week later it went half price. But I didn't see it in any of my targets that it was half price, so that might have been a regional thing. But I did pick up the new Eternia Man-E-Faces. This is one of my favorite Masters of the Universe characters. So very excited to pick up Man-E-Faces. Yeah, very, very cool. Josh, that Bad Batch is a Walmart exclusive. So who knows if that will even show up in a store? You know how their exclusives go sometimes. But yeah, very, very excited to get him. Got the big vintage style gun that just kind of looks ridiculous. And if you see here, he's got a little case. He actually comes with 3 extra faces in addition to the 3 that are already in the figure that are, you know, the standard Man-E-Faces. Well, you got Micron Degato. Very cool. I need to get Buzz Off and Clawful. Those are the other 2 I really want. Those look really, really good. That Clawful especially looks really cool. All right. Now we've got some Ninja Turtles. Where's my Ninja Turtle peoples at? I did finally track down the retro Baxter Stockman that I've been looking for. So I did pick him up. Glad to finally find him. And can't remember who told me. Somebody left a comment on my videos that Rat King isn't out yet. So that's kind of a bummer, but that's okay. I'll wait. I'm sure he'll show up eventually. So I did pick up Baxter Stockman. And then for Mutant Mayhem, I've already got the Turtles. Did a review on those. Go check that out. I decided needed at least a couple villains. So I picked up Bebop and Rocksteady. Picked these up at Target. They also had, I've seen all of them at this point. They had Splinter and Leatherhead and Superfly. But I just picked these 2 up. I might eventually pick up the other 3. I don't know. Probably at least get Splinter. As far as Leatherhead and Superfly go, once I see the movie, if I really enjoy the movie, then I'll finish out wave 1 of the figures. But I was glad to finally pick these up. I still think Rocksteady looks absolutely ridiculous. least in action figure form. But hey, you can't have the turtles and not get Bebop and Rocksteady. So I picked them up. And let's see, last thing, I picked this up at GameStop last weekend, last Friday actually. And I've been waiting for this one. This figure came out several months ago, but he was in the Tiger Force colors. And I hate Tiger Force. Hi, Laney Lane. So I was excited to finally pick up one of my favorite characters from G.I. Joe. I got Bazooka in his regular colored outfit. The awesome red and blue football jersey. Very excited to finally get this guy in the G.I. Joe collection. Still looking. I think Shipwreck should be coming out pretty soon. I know he's been shipping from Amazon and all that, so hopefully he hits shelves pretty soon. So yeah, very much looking forward to him. If I find a Shipwreck, I will be picking him up at some point. And believe it or not, that is everything. Kind of flew through that. I do have one other thing over here. This isn't really anything special, but if you go to Five Below, this isn't the only thing they have, but this is the only one I wanted. They have a little grill set that works for 6-inch figures. It is in scale with them. So I thought that was pretty cool. I could use it for some toy photography. Even has a little propane tank down here, steak, hot dog, hamburger, ketchup, mustard, utensils. Even got some shish kebabs down there. So yeah, I'll probably have a little fun with this setup. Do a little photo shoot with them. I meant to do something for the 4th of July, but just didn't get around to being able to shoot anything for that. Kyle did one on the grill. I've seen a lot of people talking about that one. So they have that. They had a sushi restaurant. I think they had a bakery. Yeah, they've got a lot of stuff. The grill was what really spoke to me. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I got ideas for that one. Oh, also picked up one of these at Ollie's. I already had one. Actually, this is the one I already had. But the bubbles cracked on it. And I'm keeping these men on card. So I picked up another one. It was $3.99. So I picked it up to replace this one. So well, I can open this one up and play with it. Oh, that's cool, Caleb. Let's see. I don't think I've missed anything. You were just going to ask if I'd seen the turtles, Josh. Yes, I have seen them. I've seen who is it? Oh, Wingnut and Screw Loose and Genghis Frog. I don't know if I'll pick those up or not. Genghis Frog's a maybe. Wingnut, probably not. I have no attention to him, no attachment to him. All right, so it's that time. What do y'all want to see? Got half an hour still, so plenty of time to pop stuff open and check them out. So we got lots of Joe, or not Joe's. We got one Joe. This one. We got many faces. Lots of archive Star Wars. We got the Ghostbusters. We got Turtles. What do y'all want to see? Got one vote for Bazooka. Bazooka. Many faces. Uh-oh. We have a dissenting opinion. Any other votes? All right. I think Bazooka has it then. Let me get me my handy dandy cutter out. Dessert. I think my wife's down in the kitchen making dessert. I don't know what we're having though. She didn't tell me. She's off this week, so she's having fun down in the kitchen. Sorry, Johnny Sachs. Already decided to go with Bazooka. That's interesting. So he just comes kind of loose in the box, just like that. And he has this little footlocker thing. Not sure I've had a lot of the plastic-free packaging for the Joes. I think I've had maybe one or two. Got Zorana. I know she was plastic-free. Change your vote. Dessert time. She is an incredible cook. We had grilled some steaks tonight. She made some sort of lemon butter or something. I can't remember. So put that on the grill. Grilled some corn, some green beans, and some rolls. It was quite tasty. All right, so just snip the little. It's just like a little twine they're using these days instead of the plastic. Little twine pieces in there. And let's see what is in the box. We got David L. Bazooka Katzenbogen. So if you ever wondered what Bazooka's real name it was, there you go. And you got the little stuff that nobody reads. Got the paper here. Let that open. Lord of mercy. Lots of stuff. All right, so we got his backpack here. And looks like it's got slots for all of his little rockets that go in his namesake bazooka. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Let's see. Those I didn't show you. I just didn't notice. They have like a little shark heads on them. Shark mouths. It's just that one. So one of them has a little shark mouth. Two of them are just plain green. And one is yellow. Kind of checkered. Yeah, that's checkered. I wasn't sure if it was checkered, if it was like a little Charlie Brown stripe. And we got his bazooka right here. So that's pretty cool. What is going here? Oh. What is that? Part of the bazooka, I guess. Okay, yeah, this is the back end of the bazooka. So there's a little hole right there. Get your little peg right here. That peg's right there. And then I guess that swivels open to load the rockets in the back. I found bazooka at GameStop. And if you have the GameStop rewards, the Pro Gamer, the new system's gone into effect, so you get 5% off of all collectibles. Plus, you still get your $5 per month. So I got Bazooka for like $19. Oh, we do have his helmet because Bazooka's got to have his awesome helmet. So that's $5 off or 5% off collectibles and clearance items and used games. So that's their new system. So let me we'll stick these rockets in his backpack. If I can figure out which way they go. All right, they go like that. So I guess they go with the little fins. I guess I could have done that on camera. They actually have holes down into it, and then the rockets actually go in and kind of clip into place like that. Then you just open this up. Use the taxi cab one. Stick it in the back. Close it back. And I guess it just sits in there. Because it does not come out the other end. Well, that's no fun. I do wish it came with some sort of a blast effect or something. That would have been cool. But oh well. So that's Bazooka. Put his backpack on. Of course, it's got the whole simple peg. Nothing too fancy there. It does have some little hooks down here. I'm not sure what that's for. I guess. Oh yeah, you can it's a little handle up at the top. Looks like it just kind of slots in there. And the bazooka can hang down on his backpack. So there you go. That's no fun. So we'll get Bazooka's bazooka in his hands. I'm going to put my glasses on for this. Let's see here. He does have trigger fingers on both hands. See how his articulation is. I don't know if it's just mine, but his skin tone's very red. Probably doesn't show up on camera, but in hand it is really red. Like his elbows. Can you see the color difference there? Like his elbow and that joint on the front. It's completely different colors than the rest of the arm. It's apple tarts with homemade caramel sauce. See, that's just me, honey. They can't have any. Oh, and did you see that? His arm just fell off. Ah! Pop it back on. All right, that's back on. I was trying to I will say once you get the backpack in, it's in there pretty good. I was trying to get the elbow, the double jointed elbow to go all the way and pulled his arm off. Pulled the bicep off of his shoulder joint. There we go. Okay, that's annoying. Ugh. Oh my lord, it's just falling apart. Okay, I guess this is just a sleeve accessory that kind of clips on. So if you do pull his arm off, you can lose his sleeve. See? This is not boding well for Bazooka. Dang it. Oh, and I dropped his sleeve. This stinks. Oh, of course it goes away with that. Ugh. Yeah. Guys, y'all were doing so good with this G.I. Joe line. Don't be screwing up now. G.I. Joe, I mean, it was my line of the year last year. That Serpentor figure was my figure of the year. Now you're just going to start selling stuff that falls apart. Come on now. All right. Let's see if we can get the other hand up here on this handle. Get his backpack back on. And stick his helmet on. All right, there we go. Bazooka is salvaged. So yeah, that is annoying though. That his arm just kept popping off. So that is definitely a problem. I don't know if this is a just a problem with this new setup they're using for the articulation. Because I've never had that happen before. See if I can get him to stand up. You're just not cooperating, dude. There we go. Now he's standing. So there we go. Had to get a leg kind of kicked out there. Find his center of gravity. Let's see. Position his head a little bit better. So he's looking at what he's shooting at. There we go. So there you go. Stop focusing on me. Focus on Bazooka. uh, so, new camera. Don't know if you noticed. It is a little blown out. I'm going to have to play with the settings. So maybe next time it'll look a little bit better. But had to stop using the iPhone all the time for my other camera. That's what I've been using up until now. That's kind of bugged me, breaking the number. I mean, what else are you going to do? It's either that or have no chest articulation. So I'm okay with it, but I will probably try to keep it lined up just because I'm a little OCD about that kind of stuff. Belt down here. There you go. Bazooka. See, these that just kind of kicks back. Doesn't want to go up. Let's see if I drop it down. It's very gummy in the hips. So hopefully people have complained about enough about this that they will fix this in future releases. I will not be going for Chuckles. Number one, I never really cared about Chuckles, and I don't really care about a big deluxe set for Chuckles. If they do them in like the main line, I might pick them up. It's one of those, if I don't get them, it's not going to break my heart. All right, Bazooka, you hang out there while I put all your junk back in your box. Yeah, so member price was $23.74. don't know if you can read that. So that's what you get for being a pro. And then had my monthly $5 off. So he was a good deal. He has a good looking figures, just that whole arm falling off. And he just fell over. It was a very McFarlane type thing to do. I know McFarlane figures have a tendency to lose their appendages. I don't know, might put a little bit of painter's tape or something around that joint to see if it'll stick in. Hordak, what's going on? Well, luckily, you're just in time because I have just enough time left to make everyone happy. We did Bazooka. Since you just got here, Hordak, there's Bazooka. His arm fell off, but I was able to pop it back on. He's going to hang out over there. And now we're going to take a look at Many-Faces. Plumber's tape works great. Ah, that is a good idea. I've got some out in the garage. I've also heard people use floor wax. That's good for tightening up ankle joints and stuff. Put a little floor wax on it and let it harden up. Get it just a little bit extra girth. I ever asked Greg to be a guest on a live? No, I have not. I actually stole his time slot. This is what time Greg used to do his Tuesday live streams. He cut back to once a week. So I took over this time slot. He's got a lot going on, so try not to bug him too much. So he's nice enough to let me come on his Saturday stream. Greg, if you're watching, if you do want to come on, that'd be great. I don't know how we would do that. I think there's some way where I can invite him on and we can just do it online. Or if he wants to come over, that'd be fine too. Maybe I can entice him with Kate making some dessert. Open that up. Ah, so much tape. Thought I got. Open up Many-Faces now. I do really like this new Eternia line. Pretty much written off Masterverse. Some of the Revelation figures were pretty cool, but some of them weren't. I decided I was just going to stick with Origins. But then I started doing new Eternia stuff, and they look really good. Oh, we got a little set of directions down here on the backdrop. I don't know if you can see that. It shows you how to use his gun as a wrench to spin his head, and it shows you how to switch out the different face plates with the ones that are already in there. Any Comic-Con items I am looking to get? No. I don't care anything about exclusives of any kind. I'll be honest, none of them are all that interesting to me, which is good because I probably wouldn't be able to get them anyway. I was just talking about Chuckles. I have no interest in him. I don't know. They are doing Mutant Mayhem figures. 4 brothers. They're doing, it's just the standard figures, but with like more intricate paint jobs, weathering, kind of make them look more like the art style of the movie. Those look pretty cool. But again, I've got the regular turtles. I'm happy. Trying to think what all. I don't think everything's been announced yet. So far, there hasn't been anything I've been interested in. See, there was Chuckles for G.I. Joe. I think there's some Marvel Legends stuff, maybe. I don't know that I've seen anything for Star Wars yet. And I think isn't the Walmart Con thing tomorrow? I think I saw Mondo Prince Adam. I'm not doing any of the Mondo stuff. All right, so here's this little case. It's got a little plastic thing. It's just garbage. Those are the extra heads. So, like some sort of a superhero face. Wish that wasn't so blown out. And looks like a kind of a Keldor face. Skeletor before he was Skeletor. And then we have a skeleton face, a skull. So those are pretty cool. The Keldor has kind of a smirk to him. It's a little case. Oh, that's tight, but it does close up. It clicks. It's got a little eye on it. That's pretty neat. And got some pegs. I guess that pegs onto his back or something. Have a gun. Looks like the vintage gun that he comes with. Got some more little tabby things to cut. Down on his feet. Let's go from the back so I don't scratch the figure. Sorry, this is noisy plastic. I'll try to be as quiet as I can. Okay. And then we got a couple extra hands here. Have I seen the 2/12 Clone Trooper 4-pack? I have not seen it in person. Isn't that just on Hasbro Pulse? And I think it's on the Disney store as well. I've seen some good deals on Computers Legato for Amazon Prime Day. But yes, I am familiar with the 4-pack. I have a 4-pack of Shore Troopers over there. I got for like $35. That was a steal. I had them on sale several months ago. I think that's the only multi-pack I've bought. I think there's a 501st one. There was a Stormtrooper one. Maybe some Rebel soldiers. Hey, Darth Educator. Yeah, there's lots of cool vintage collection 4-packs. They're reasonably priced, 4 figures. Can't remember exactly what the price is for them. Like I said, I got that Shore Trooper 4-pack for $35. So that was great. All right, so here's Mini Faces. It's a classic Mini Faces. What more do you want? Very nice looking. Got his little head up here. There's his standard face. There's the monster face. So I can get it to focus. And then there's the robot face. That's pretty cool. Like I said, you can use the barrel of the gun. It just fits down over his little spinny thing. And you can use that to spin his head or spin his faces. It's not really necessary. I'll be honest. I think it works better just to use your fingers. Then this just pops off and you can see where all the different faces are. And you can actually, I think you can use this little thing to pop the faces off. Or maybe not. I don't know. Doesn't seem to work too well. I'll just use my fingernail. Yeah, they just got a couple little holes. And oh, look, it looks like a little skull. Where you pop it off. So there's the 2 holes in the back. You go to your case. Pop it open. There it goes. We'll pop the skull in there in place of the monster. Maybe we will. A little difficult to get off their pegs at first. There we go. So get lined up. There we go. And then just pop his head back on. Now it's many faces with a skull face. That's pretty cool. But I'm a purist, so I'll probably just keep the monster face on there. Boss Bounty and Paul's Collectibles have done reviews on the 2/12 pack. So go check them out. A lot of new stuff's hitting right now. I'm sure a lot more stuff's going to be hitting after Comic-Con. So all kinds of reviews are hitting. Always kind of liked his robot face. I might display him with that. And like I said, it does have these little things right there, so that will just peg into his back right there. So you can keep its extra faces with them. I love this shiny blue purple down here. That's really cool. Just love the look of this and that pink. It's so 80s. I think I will pop off his left gun hand and pop one of these fists in. So yeah, he's got his fist now. Stick his gun right here. And there we go. Many faces with this big old ridiculous orange blaster. You gotta love that. So he'll be going on the Masterverse shelf, just right down there, with Too Bad and Stratos and Beastman. Yeah, that's the only three new Eternio figures I have right now. So I got to get some more of those. But anyways, let's check out the chat. Hey, Tall Joes. Yes, I have lots of Origins. Got a few actual vintage. And I was just saying had given up on Masterverse, but the new Eternia figures, especially the latest ones, have really gotten my attention. Have I seen any more Duplicos? No, not in a while. I've seen 3 Duplicos so far, 2 of them at the Walmart that's closest to my house, and then another one that was close to it was at a Walmart close to my office. But yeah, I've seen 3 so far. That's it. So not a lot of Duplicos showing up. Yeah, a lot more options for the faces, for mini faces, than we had as kids. All right. Looks like my time is up. Hope you enjoyed the haul tonight. Quite the variety, a lot of good bargains. So yeah, like I said, get out to Target, Walmart, lots of clearance things going on. If you have an Ollie's, get out there. Transformers, I've been finding the Coronation Starscream at Ross, so you might check that out. $14.99 for that, so that's a good pickup. A lot of Fortnite stuff is hitting at what is that place? Burlington Coat Factory. So basically, just go hit all your bargain places right now because they're getting a lot of stuff in. I think they're getting a lot of overstock and that kind of stuff, making room for retailers are making room for new stuff that's about to come out for the summer. Actually, I guess getting pretty close to fall now. I think kids go back to school here in like 3 or 4 weeks around here. Where did the summer go? It just started. I mean, we're only in July. Still got to go through August. But anyways, a lot of cool stuff hitting the stores. Got a Greg and I good friends. Yeah, we're really good friends. Like I said, he lets me come on his live stream. Uh, we text each other. We find good deals or stuff we're looking for. We keep an eye out for each other. Uh, Stuff that we're looking for. So yeah, see, as Kate will attest, we're good friends. Him and Matthias and I all text each other. Matthias has kind of pulled back on his toy collecting. I know he's doing more Hot Wheels type stuff. He's really gotten into NFTs and that kind of stuff, which totally baffles me and Greg. We just don't get that, but hey, it's what he's into. Uh, of course, Greg's really into his 3D printing stuff right now, which is really, really cool. If you didn't see his live stream Saturday, yeah, 3D printed that I can't remember what the designation is. The big tank from Rogue One. He 3D printed that in Black Series scale. And he brought that on the live stream. Very, very cool. So if you guys don't follow Greg on YouTube, definitely go check him out. He has lots of great videos. He posts 5 videos a week, plus a live stream on Saturdays. So definitely go check out his stuff. He's always got lots of cool things, not just action figures, 3D printing, photography, uh, different kinds of projects that he's always working on. He's always got probably 4 or 5 projects going at once. But anyways, I think that is going to do it. I believe Kate has dessert just about ready. I'm guessing. So I'm going to go enjoy some what was that? Apple something or another. Apple tarts with homemade caramel sauce. I do believe we have some vanilla ice cream too. So that will definitely be being consumed here shortly. But oh, you're eating it. Save some for me. But thanks for showing up, guys. Had a great time tonight. But I will see you guys next time around.